So I'm back in the woods again. This time I want to talk about my favorite cryptid. It should be no secret that it's Humpledumple. I first learned of him through the MetaZoo trading card game. I knew of some of the other main cryptids, right? Mothman, Loch Ness, Bigfoot, but playing MetaZoo, I was able to learn others that I had no idea about, and the one I came across that like hit a chord was Humpledumple. This is him. The flavor text is kind of fun on this one. The hiking potato of a goblin is a natural enemy for forest guides. Clear a path when Humpledumple comes around, or he'll clear one through you. So I want to learn more about Humpledumple beyond the MetaZoo like flavor text. And I was trying to do some research. It was hard for me to find anything except for search results pointing back to the MetaZoo trading card game. With additional digging, I was finally able to find what I think was the original story. So in the 1920s, there was an individual that ended up documenting different stories, different yarns as they were called, in a book. These were traditionally passed down through verbal storytelling, and there was an individual that wrote these down into short stories for newspapers. And I have the earliest one I could find. But what was interesting, and I think what was so difficult for me to find more information on Humpledumple, is the earliest version I could find actually called him Humpdumple. So Humpdumple. The story goes, if it wasn't for the Humpdumple, this would be a fine road, sighs the old guide, shaking his head. Doesn't do much good, though, to fix up a road and then have that old rascal come along and ruin it. And what's the Humpdumple? Asked the wide-eyed tenderfoot, to whom all the sights and sounds of the great woods of the north are strange. I never heard of him before. Is he some kind of animal? Well, yes and no, answers the old guide, squinting thoughtfully at the top of the tall pine tree. He's a kind of queer mixture. He's a smart little fellow, but mean as they make them. Us guides certainly hate him. He makes more trouble than a bunch of lions and tigers. What does he do? Asked the tenderfoot nervously, feeling a little uneasy in the silence of the big woods, where his feet make no sound on the soft carpet of pine needles which almost cover the narrow, bumpy road, or rather path, which they are following deeper and deeper into the woods. Then the old guide, who loves nothing better than to fool a stranger by telling his solemn way about some freakish animal or bird which is supposed to be found in the big woods, describes this famous troublemaker, the Humpdumple. He's the one that's responsible for all the holes in you see in the road. Of course, he wouldn't let a trail get in such bad shape if if he could help. He built a pretty good road, all nice and smooth. As soon as it's done, this old Humpdumple sneaks out some night and just spoils it in no time. He's a queer-looking, shy little fellow, and only sneaks out when he's pretty sure there's nobody around. I know just one fellow, Snowshoe Bill, that's seen him. He says he's a funny little dwarf, kind of warty all over like a potato. He has a big nose and one eye, and because he has only one eye, he can't see where he's going very well and stumbles all the time. The worst thing about him is his feet. They're heavy as big paving stones, and he stumbles and stomps along, thump, thump, clumpity, clump, leaving big holes and ruts in the road wherever it's a bit soft. He's a mean customer, yes sir, and if you can think of any way to catch him, you'll do these woods some real good, I can tell you. So that's the story of Humpdumple. As I found the original story, I was thinking it would be kind of cool if MetaZoo introduced, like, renamed Humpledumple, or at least introduced a version of Humpledumple as Humpdumple to pay homage to the original story from 1920s. As I was finding these cool stories too, there's some other names that are mentioned, right? So in this one it said He knew just of one fellow, Snowshoe Bill, that's seen him. I also thought it'd be kind of fun to introduce some of those characters, Snowshoe Bill, as a caster for future sets. So let me know what you think, if you like Humpledumple or Humpdumple better. But I just want to share this fun story. I hope everyone's having a great day. I'll catch you next time.